Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com, and who's Loy Machedo. Date today is 31st December 2015. Time right now is 6:50 in the evening. Now, I just got again an email from a reader who says, Loy, what are the tips that you can give me in relation to networking or making new contacts and connections? Okay, fine. Let's say I give you the tips that would help you enhance your brand. These are the 10 tips from Loy Machedo. Okay, the first one that I would suggest is you need to have your own website. A website in today's world is like a platform that advertises you. So instead of the old-fashioned way is sending your resume, the thing that is in right now is having your own website. So when I meet anyone, I don't have to tell them anything. I just tell them, check out my website, loymachedo.com. That gives a level of authenticity, that gives a credibility like no one else, and that makes you, stand out from everyone else because you have your own website, and that's like a wow. Because a lot of creativity, a lot of thought, a lot of content has gone into it, and this makes you stand out. So the first one is have your website. And one particular tip I'd give you when you have your website is don't have something like X3TP or some stupid name like that, or the Almighty Avengers or Blue Frog or something like that. Although it's great to have a creative name like a Blue Frog or something like that, but then you're not a blue frog. Your name, it should stand out. So obviously sometimes it's hard if your name is Mohammed Ibrahim. Okay, let's say for example, or you'd say Ricky Martin. Okay, suppose the name is Ricky Martin, and there are so many Ricky Martins around. Or there's Anita D'Souza, and there are so many Anita D'Souza. So you need to think of something creative that makes you stand out. Then maybe, okay, Anita, you really need to think of something. Like for example, me when I had my first email address, I put it as Loy the Boy. So that was rhyming and that was easy. Obviously, when I created my own name, so I didn't want something like funny like Loy the Boy because nobody would take me seriously. So a little bit of thought has to go. But however, if let's say you feel your name is a drawback, let's say for example, sometimes having a name like Mohammed Ibrahim gives people an image that you are maybe conservative, especially in an international platform. So maybe you can have Mo, something like that. So I'm just saying that have a website, have a name, but make sure it stands out. And if nothing else, then obviously use something creative like Blue Frog or Green Frog or Yellow Onion or something like that. Okay, but make sure that it is in relation to your brand. So the first one is website. The second one is make sure that your website has content related to what you're good at. Now, in my case, what I've done is my website is primarily it features book reviews, movie reviews, opinions, controversy, and yes, stuff for my target audience like resumes, communication, marketing, branding yourself. So it should have expert opinion and original content. Don't try to copy from anyone else because it's not good. Okay. So second one is make sure that you have your expertise or your content. Third one is make sure that you read a lot of books, articles, and watch educational programs related to your brand. For me, what is important is I have to read a lot because I need to focus on peak performance. I have to share this information with my clients. So I need to read a lot of books related to what I'm doing, and sometimes I read stuff that is not in relation. Like for example, right now I'm reading books on historical and economic, social, political factors from the past and how it has affected nations and will affect the world in the future. Now, even though it's not directly related to my client base, but that kind of makes me more knowledgeable, so it's kind of important to me. So third one is read books and articles. Point number 4 is you need to either create a community or you need to join a community. Now, I've created around 12 communities on Facebook. That kind of helps me. I tried it on LinkedIn, but LinkedIn, I was not so happy about it. So you either need to create a community or you need to join a community related to what you're doing. Let's say, for example, you're a lawyer, join a community related to lawyers. If you are a, let's say, banker, join a banking forum. So these communities kind of help you share your views, and you kind of get noticed by people. Number 5 is you obviously need to network. In my case, I used to go for exhibitions, events, and network with people there. But what I found really works out better for me is networking with people online. Through one single click, I'm able to network with hundreds and hundreds of people. So that I find much more useful. and especially when I give them free content, which is very, very useful. So make sure that you network a lot. And when I'm talking of networking, the couple of pointers that come. Point number 6 is you need to have your unique business card. In my case, I have my very unique business card. Where is it? Let me just show you. My business card is kind of unique and very different. See, this is how. Let me show you. So I made 2 business cards. This is just, now I don't need to use it much because I got enough and more clients. This is how my business card looks. I just thought I'd make it different that time. It's kind of controversial, like who the is Loy Machedo. And inside I have just, this was my initial business card that I made, all about me. And then at the back, this was my old business card. Okay. Then the second version that I had, where is it? Yeah. Second version that I had was one single, print business card. This is for, standing out and telling people this is what I do. So these were the 2 business cards that I had made. And, I kind of marketed it to people. Now I don't need a business card because, most of my stuff that I do is online. And whenever I meet anyone, I just tell them, just Google my name and I tell them to write it down. So have your unique business card and make sure the business card is not your company card because your company might say you're a sales executive or a banker or something. You need to have your own personal business card. Point number 7, you need to be a very sharp talker. Remember, by sharp talker is you need to know what to say, when, where, and how, and you need to know how to market yourself. So that's very, very important. And the sub point that I'd like to put here is you need to have an amazing sales pitch. Because if you have an amazing sales pitch, wow, you can sell yourself. And if you don't know how to sell yourself, I think you need to get trained. Point number 9 is point number 8 is you need to have value. Value is very, very important because, if at the end of the day you're not offering anything of value, you can tell the person, I have a PhD, I'm highly educated, a person, so what can I do? But on the other hand, if you tell the person how you can offer them value, let's say, I help people double their clients, or I help people increase their revenue, or I help people solve this problem or that problem, I make things easier. So then they would be interested, oh fine, oh yeah, I always have a car problem or an insurance problem, or if you can help me reduce my electricity bill, then they would be interested. So offer them something of value or a solution. Point number 9, which is even though not very important, but I think has an impact. If you tell someone, okay, get in touch with me, my email address is loymachedo@hotmail.com. That has, oh, he's using Hotmail. On the other hand, if you have, please get in touch with me through loy@loymachedo.com. That is like, wow, he has his own personal email and it doesn't cost you much. So just figure out how you can get your own personal email address. And the last point, last if not the least, I think what you need to do is constantly be active about your profile. Because if you're not active, I think, it just dies out. You need to be dedicated. You need to always work on your profile. You need to always think of ways and means. And how I'm active is I put up videos like this. I put content. I make sure that I'm always engaging people and making people know that I exist. So this is very, very important. So the 10 points once again, first is have your own website. Second one is make sure there's a lot of content. Number 3 is read a lot of books and articles. Number 4 is create a community or join a community. Point number 5 is always network with people online or offline. Point number 6 is have your own unique business card. Point number 7 is be a sharp talker and have a great sales pitch. Point number 8 is always offer value or a solution. Point number 9 is have your own unique email address. And point number 10 is always be active, engaging, and active, engaging, and interesting online. Yeah, that is what makes you stand out. So Loy from LoyMachedo.com and who's LoyMachedo.com sharing with you the points as how you can network, how you can make your brand stand out, and how you can be noticed in the busy world of today. Goodbye for now.